Travel is more fun in the Philippines, and who would have thought getaways would become even more meaningful as one of the country's premier travel destinations puts real fun in luxurious vacations. It's a combination of leisure and wellness and the opportunity to help build stronger communities which deserve a recognition for the whole world to emulate. The immense beauty of the Philippines and its vast potential for tourism altogether drive an influx of tourists to countless amazing destinations. But beneath the impressive figures, the country faces adverse circumstances brought about by environmental neglect. A threat to our bodies of water that has led to state-sanctioned measures to mitigate the harmful effects of pollution. But one must not wait until the oceans get clogged before one makes a move. People behind one of the country's most treasured gems in Polillo, Quezon, do not take these things lightly. Apart from that top-of-the-line getaway beach experience that they offer, their commitment to preserving the environment is what makes them a cut above the rest.
Balisin Island Club is a membership-only leisure club, a 500-hectare property where we have 7 villages of different themes, both in Asia and in Europe. Whatever we build around, whether it's new or when we do maintenance work, we always see to it that we are one with the environment. It's a whole thing. What we do is we invite our members, and then there have been a lot of companies also who have been supporting us, no? And we tell them we're doing this international cleanup drive. We have to do it together.
As a luxurious vacation destination, this resort sincerely makes an effort to add value to the lives of their members and guests while giving back to the environment the care that it deserves. In fact, their efforts did not go unnoticed in the global scene and was solidified by a prestigious award from the United Nations World Tourism Organization.
When we opened this in April of 2011, each year, we keep on improving and improving on what we have. If you landed here, no, the experience starts there. Our airstrip is probably one of the most efficient, no, in Asia, because whenever it rains, all the water that goes to the side immediately transfers to our man-made lagoons. We can probably save about or gather about 200 million liters a year, which is enough to supply us for about 8 months continuous, even without rain.
Despite being equipped with modern facilities, the management makes it a point not to settle with products that may eventually end up in oceans. As within their complementary items, they use glass instead of plastic bottles and replace plastic with paper straws.
For the water that you drink, we built in from the start. No? We already planned of putting up desalination plants so that we convert the salt water to fresh water.
Maintaining the classic Asian and European village ambiance is also an easy job because they can capitalize on the abundance of trees that surround the area.
From the very beginning, Balisin has always been eco-friendly. From our construction of villages, we've always been eco-friendly. But if you're asking about our shift from plastics to biodegradable items, everyone is responsive to this. Everyone is positive and support us in this endeavor. Some people would even post online. Members and guests are just happy that we are one with the world and we are actually doing the right thing.
Their eco-friendly initiatives also went further than being self-sustaining on their water supply. Even the food that they serve are mostly produced locally.
The food, the vegetables that you eat, mostly come from our farms.
The vision of Alphaland Balisin Aquaculture is to become #1 known para sa pag-grow ng aquaculture. According to the chairman, people coming in demanding seafoods. Why don't we have to invest una crabs and then sea bass? We don't need to buy it outside. We have to grow it here.
And as it seems, doing something for the environment and the community brings back tenfolds of blessings, including the delicacies they serve that people always love to come back to.
We actually grow king crabs from crablet. 7 months, they grow to as large as 2.8 kilos each. The demand is so big. Ang pinakamalaki na namin yun is in between 1.5 to 1.9 kilos because people just like the crabs that we raise.
Things wouldn't have kicked off well if not for the dedication and commitment of everyone involved, not only within the management and staff, but also within the neighboring communities that support them in upholding responsible tourism.
By coming up with our comprehensive and fair policies which align to our mission to fully follow, which is the environmental initiatives of the company, ensures that we're able to uphold all these commitments. It starts with the vision and awareness of all the people and the will to do it.
When you go around, you will see nature at its best. Basically, the elements are the villages around Balisin, which were recreated authentically from different resort destinations, completely faithful from its design to the cuisine, making truly Balisin unique in the world. It's more of the legacy is really leaving behind and having improved the way of life of a person.
It's such an impressive feat for a high-class establishment to do business conscientiously and anchor their vision in pursuing the greater good. It holds true as this island's club's initiatives go a long way and are felt not only by visitors but its neighboring communities as well. One of their clerk, Blue Marlin Zamora, found her home in the company of this beautiful island resort.
Dati, yun nga yung gusto ko na, nung bata pa po ako, sabi ko, kailangan ko umalis kasi gusto kong masenso. Tapos dito rin pala ako babalik at babalik para naumasenso rin po ako at nakatulong ako.
The blessings she receives also allow her to provide her family a good life.
Dito na-fulfill yung dream ko sa mga magulang ko. Nabigyan ko sila ng konting negosyo. Simula po nung magtrabaho ko dito, naipasok ko rin yung kapatid ko as a scholar. Nakagraduate din siya po as a nurse sa tulong po ng management. Sobrang thankful.
Consequently, sticking up for the noble causes also ensures that whatever growth the company brings to the region becomes sustainable and inclusive. And with that, health does need to come first.
We practice medicine in a way that's more proactive. One is to educate our patients or clients, as we would like to call them, keep them from getting sick. We have our own diagnostics. We also have services there which can help patients repair, regenerate, and stay healthy. Employees are covered. The barangay citizens are helped or aided by the company itself. Much of the challenge that comes from being an island when you have a medical emergency, it's getting the patient from the island to a primary health facility in the city. And Alpha Land as a company is very supportive of that. We have helicopters, we have planes that are on standby and on call whenever we have an emergency.
Also, to arrest the root of health problems in the area, the management also created a facility to provide the community clean and affordable water supply.
They were just dependent on rainwater. Pag wala ng ulan, what they would do is just get the salt water and then try to purify it in their own mentality, how they could do it. How? Kukuha ng t-shirt, sala, t-shirt, sala, t-shirt, sala, hanggang sa yung lasa niya, kung anong akala nila po pwede na. When we put up the ultrafiltration plants, we had them already in mind. Bibenta ho namin at 5 pesos per 5-gallon tank. See? So to them, tuwan-tuwa.
This goes to show that as the company grows, they allow the host community to tag along and develop itself into a sustainable and inclusive environment.
Malaki pong pasasalamat po namin sa Alpalan at nabago po ang barangay. Pinailawan po nila itong plaza, libreng kuryente po. Halos lahat po ng tao ay nagkatrabaho. Sa transportation naman po, pag babiyahe po kami ng Real, libre po kami.
Staying true to their advocacies is just one of the things that make being a club member worth every penny. Because not only does the company extend a helping hand to the needy, it also allows guests and other volunteers to help in building better communities.
Simula po noong 2011, halos lahat po ng pangailangan ng school ay binigay nila. Katulad po ng ating 2 local teachers na sila nagpapasweldo. Ganon rin, ang yearly po ay kumukuha na sila ng scholars. Hanggang ngayon po yun, continuous.
From providing power supply to doing major repairs right after calamities, the resort always makes sure all students and teachers get to enjoy a conducive learning environment. Most of all, to keep moving forward.
Kung wala pong scholarship noon, hindi po ako makakapag-kolehiyo. Sapat lang yung kinikita ni Papa sa amin. Nung na-qualify po ako bilang scholar ng Alpalan, masaya po at alam ko pong matutupad ang aking pangarap.
Ako po nagpapasalamat sa Alpalan na binigyan ng 2 kong anak ng scholarship. Masayang-masaya po ako dahil sila po ang napili ng Alpalan.
And as far as the ripples get, the company's corporate social responsibility programs are making serious waves in the lives of the people they touch. Things that make them unique in the world.
Sa ngayon po, nagtatrabaho ko bilang isang CSR staff at sa Alpalan Balisin Island Resort. Gusto ko rin pong makapag-take na board exam at gusto ko rin magturo kung saan ako nagtapos kasi gusto kong maibahagi sa kanila ang kaalamang meron ako para matulungan ko ang mga kabataan na gusto rin makatapos at magkaroon sila ng pangarap sa kanilang buhay, tulad ko.
You don't put out CSR if you do not think about the people you want to serve. It's more of the legacy is really leaving behind and having improved the way of life of a person.
Nothing feels better than exploring the wonders of the country, leaving nothing but footprints and taking nothing but fun times and good memories. All is possible with companies and volunteers that carry out their mission of looking after the people's welfare and upholding sustainable ecological balance. That in doing business, giving back to the community and to the environment will always be the real highlight of fun. Join us again next week as we share more inspiring stories of communities and peoples whose lives have changed for the better. For comments, suggestions, and updates, do follow us on Facebook at Business Matters PH. I'm Pinky Webb, and this is Business Matters, where doing good is good business.